Angels Catering. Food so heavenly, it can only be angels.
Coming up on NC1 Today, Senator Cruz responds to the latest political attacks just as the presidential candidates finally start to wind down for the Christmas holiday. NBC News correspondent Edward Lawrence looks at today's presidential politics this morning. Then, the deadline is closing in for South Dakotans to sign up for the 2016 healthcare coverage through health insurance markets under the federal healthcare law. Details ahead. And it just wouldn't be the holidays without some food favorites. The NC1 Today team makes some Christmas treats this morning on this Christmas Eve, Thursday, December 24th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis George, and Monica Davis.
Ho, 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 ho.
A live look there at Halley Park here in Rapid City, just getting ready for Christmas. Everybody, I'm Anya Mueller.
I'm Louis George. Thank you for joining us on this Christmas Eve morning. It's finally here.
Finally here.
Favorite time of year by far, Anya.
That's right.
Favorite time of year.
I just want to put on some like fuzzy socks and hang out under a blanket with my dog.
Yeah, no,
I know.
I would love to do that too. But for those of you at home, that's a good idea because we have a big show planned, a fun show.
That's
it's a
right.
Christmas Eve show.
We
Yeah.
have all kinds of stuff like Christmas food.
Christmas
Watch
Christmas
out for
drinks. Yep.
Yep. Two drinks.
Two types of drinks,
Yeah.
And then we're going to be talking about our Throwback Thursday, because it's also Throwback Thursday. We have
Christmas
some,
theme.
we have some good pictures to show, and that's just, I know it's kind of last minute, but if you're watching and you have any great Christmas photos that you want to share with us, go ahead, send them in to me, send them on our Facebook page or Twitter, and we will get those up, and we can show them on air today, because it's going to be a good day. I'm excited.
It is. I'm excited for that cider.
Oh yeah, we got some.
Monica Davis is in studio. She's going to be making us some.
Yeah, and now as far as our weather goes on, we are talking about a little bit of snow, like I said. So we're going to be bringing in some snow. Unfortunately, not tomorrow morning. All right, so we're not going to be waking up
to see this. Open those presents.
No, we're not going to see the snow falling tomorrow morning, but we are going to see it push in later on in the afternoon, late afternoon into the evening, and we'll be talking about kind of when we expect that to move in and how much snow here in just a little bit. But first, we got to talk about the important stuff, all right?
Which
is? The first thing. We got to figure out where Santa is. So let's go ahead and pull up our Santa tracker.
Yay.
This is our NORAD Santa tracker. You can get on. What you can do is you can actually get online NORAD Santa Tracker and figure out where he is at. So there where you see the little hat. Now, okay, so it looks like he's just kind of, west of Mongolia there? Or east of Mongolia around China, moving into Russia. So that's where he's at. I just got a recent update, guys. And he's delivered over 700 million presents so far. So he's well on his way. He'll be making his way into North America later on this evening. Coming back to the graphics here, we're going to see temperatures waking up mostly in the teens and the 20s. So 16 Rapid City, 22 Sturgis, 27 Spearfish, 21 in Deadwood, then mostly in the teens off to the east. 22 Dupree, 14 Phillip, 18 there in Interior. Now, like I said, we do have some snow to talk about. We have a winter storm watch in effect off to the south and to the east. So this includes Oglala, Lakota County, Jackson County, Bennett County, and then here in the northern part of Nebraska. In this area here, could see anywhere from 3 to 6 inches when it's all said and done by Saturday morning. Rapid City, early indications right now, anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches. But like I said, we'll be looking at that more in depth here in just a little bit. As far as your Christmas Eve planner, 20 by 9 a.m., we'll be at 31 by noon, 34 by 3. Temperatures really right around where we should be for this time of year. Partly sunny to mostly sunny skies overhead. Like I said, we'll be tracking that snow for you coming up here in just a few minutes. But until then, Anya.
Well, Senator Ted Cruz stepped up his response to a Washington Post editorial cartoon he called tasteless. This as the candidates finally start to wind down for the Christmas holiday. NBC News correspondent Edward Lawrence looks at today's presidential politics.
When they divide us up, they win. When we stand together as one people, we win.
The candidates for president may finally be taking a break from the rhetoric for the holidays.
We celebrate Christmas Eve, so we have 60 people from our family coming over tomorrow, so we've got some work to do to set all that up. But
still, Senator Ted Cruz took some parting shots, releasing this editorial cartoon via Twitter. It shows Hillary Clinton walking with what Cruz describes as her lapdogs, The Washington Post and New York Times. This in response to a Washington Post editorial cartoon showing Cruz as an organ grinder and his young daughters as monkeys. The cartoon was pulled.
Leave the kids alone. Leave my kids alone. Leave Marco's kids alone. Leave Hillary's kids and grandkids alone. Kids should be off limits, and the Washington Post should know that.
This is the latest in a crazy week of political attacks and responses. Analysts say Donald Trump has thrown the traditional campaign playbook out the window.
Donald Trump is about shaking the system to its roots and really sort of upending the way we elect the president.
As he does that, his poll numbers continue to rise. The latest CNN ORC poll shows Donald Trump leading with 39%, Senator Ted Cruz in second with 18%. Edward Lawrence, NBC News, Washington.
All right, thank you, Edward. And closer to home this morning, in honor of Agent Peter Taub, killed in a suicide bombing in Afghanistan, the Rapid City Chief of Police, Carl Jigras, has authorized sworn officers to wear the Black Memorial Band on badges. And on the Bagram base in Afghanistan, soldiers bidding a final farewell to their fallen comrades. Servicemen from several units slowly kneeling at the photographs of 6 airmen during a somber fallen comrades ceremony. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack, the deadliest on U.S. forces in Afghanistan this year. Bagram, located 25 miles north of Kabul, is one of the main bases for the U.S. troops left in Afghanistan. And those troops brought home Wednesday in a dignified transfer ceremony taking place at a Delaware National Guard base. Soldiers at the Newcastle Air National Guard transferring the bodies of the 6 service members from a plane to a caravan. And coming up on News Center 1 today, Christmas is almost here and New Year's is not far behind. Reminders on celebrating safe when we return.
There exists an all-powerful force in the universe. It surrounds us, gives us strength, turns fear into hope. And to those who seek to harness such power, this is what you've been looking for.
Hurry in now to get 0% APR for 75 months. Offer ends January 4th. Get 0% APR financing for 75 months, plus $6,000 in total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Get to Menards now for the really last-minute Christmas sale. Grill more with less charcoal with this Charbroil Infrared Charcoal Kettle Grill, now only $99. Tackle tough cleanups with this 8-gallon shop-vac wet or dry vacuum, only $39.99. Add elegance to your floors with Designer's Image Cottage Hickory Laminate Flooring, 99 cents a square foot. And pick up assorted licensed gift bags, free after rebate. Now during Menards' really last-minute Christmas sale. Hurry in for best selection.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today. A very good Christmas Eve morning, everyone. Now, we talked about it yesterday, showed the enhanced risk of tornadoes in severe weather that were making their way in parts of the Midwest and also the Southeast. That ended up panning out. Over 27 tornadoes were reported yesterday. And here, right here, just in Alabama, and just on the kind of the Alabama and Georgia border, there are some tornadoes kicking off right now along this storm system that's bringing heavy rain and thunderstorms ranging all the way from New York down into the Gulf Coast. There's over 200 wind reports and around and almost 100 where we're talking hail reports, where some hails were around baseball size. Now, we actually do have some video that I want to bring up. Now, this is in Mississippi, and this is along Interstate 55, and you can see the tornado beginning to go across the interstate. Cars are still moving. Now, if we can bring that CG down, because what we're going to do is watch closely there on the left bottom of your screen. You're actually going to see debris begin kicking up, and then as that tornado moves across, you can see the semi. There you go. It gets a semi and actually flips it over there. 14 tornadoes were recorded in Mississippi, and with these storms, around at least 6 people are dead and 40 people are injured. Let's come back to the graphics here again, and we're going to look at our Futurecast satellite radar. All of that was kicked off along that cold front. That's continued to track off to the east, and like I mentioned, we are going to still be seeing thunderstorms, but we're not talking about that severe weather with the tornadoes like we saw yesterday, but all that was kicked off as that warm, moist air was just streaming up out of the Gulf. Now, high pressure behind it, we are tracking this system right here. That's going to continue to move closer into the Black Hills starting late in the day tomorrow tomorrow on Christmas, overnight Saturday and overnight Friday into Saturday morning, and that's what's going to bring us, as we can see, a little bit of snow moving in, and we'll take a closer look at that coming up in my full local forecast here in just a minute. For today, 28 Custer, 32 in Newcastle, 34 in Spearfish. Overall, right around where we should be for this time of year. Partly sunny to mostly sunny skies overhead. Winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. 28 in Mount Rushmore, 33 in Deadwood, 36 in Sturgis. Anya.
Thank you, Lewis. And more state headlines this morning. After being suspended from her duties as Butte County State's attorney earlier this month, Heather Plunkett has pleaded guilty to drug charges. The 31-year-old Belle Fourche entering guilty pleas Wednesday on 3 misdemeanor charges for drug possession and ingesting a substance other than alcohol. Plunkett and her husband Ryan were arrested on drug charges at their Belle Fourche home on December 4th. Ryan Plunkett receiving a suspended jail sentence for possession of marijuana less than 2 ounces. Heather Plunkett is scheduled to be sentenced February 5th. And the deadline is closing in, and now more than 22,000 people in South Dakota have signed up for 2016 coverage through health insurance markets under the federal health care law. Health and Human Services officials say they are among 8.2 million people in the United States to do so since the start of the November 1st open enrollment period. The numbers reflect only the 38 states using the healthcare.gov website and call center. Coverage starts January 1st under plans selected by December 17th or for people who were automatically re-enrolled. Open enrollment ends January 31st, 2016. And Christmas is almost here, and New Year's is not far behind. That's why leaders with the South Dakota Department of Public Safety are encouraging people to be safe with their celebrations. Colonel Craig Price, superintendent of the South Dakota Highway Patrol, says drivers need to be patient and watch for others while out on the roads. In 2014, 5 people died in fatal crashes during the Christmas reporting period. Leaders say the reminders to motorists are the same. Slow down, be mindful of changing road conditions in case of bad weather, always wear your seatbelts, and put the cell phone out of reach. And still to come on News Center 1 today, it's looking and tasting a lot like Christmas. The News Center 1 team makes some holiday food favorites coming up. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Bad stuff. Good stuff. Stuff this. Holiday scratch tickets are available now at all South Dakota lottery retailers, many of which are open late on Christmas Eve.
Gold Diggers is going out for your business. After more than 40 years in the jewelry business, Gold Diggers has done some serious price reductions and is going out for your business by taking 50 to 75% off all factory direct Black Hills Gold. There are thousands of uniquely designed and skillfully crafted pieces of Black Hills Gold from Gold Diggers. Heart pendants starting at just $14.95. Don't miss the largest jewelry sale in the Black Hills at Gold Diggers on Mount Rushmore Road in Rapid City.
This Christmas season, we're giving you more with a holiday sale too good to ignore, where you can find savings throughout the whole store on sofas and tables and bed sets galore, with 20% off all linens and decor, plus 5-year interest-free finance to score. So make the season bright and come explore all the ways you can save on designs you adore. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
I'm Governor Dennis Dugard. There's no place like home for the holidays. But tragically, because of drunk driving, not everyone will make it home this year. It could happen to anyone, but we can do something to prevent it. Please, don't drink and drive. Your decision could mean the difference between a holiday you'll always remember or one you'll always regret. Remember to designate a driver. Let's all get home safely this holiday season.
Bad stuff. Good stuff. Stuff this. Holiday scratch tickets are available now at all South Dakota lottery retailers, many of which are open late on Christmas Eve.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And a very good Thursday morning, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. It's a cool start to the morning, but temperatures really right around where we should be for this time of year. 16 in Rapid City. We are seeing those winds calm, so not much of a wind chill, and we are seeing a few clouds overhead waking up this morning. Pine Ridge, you're at 13 degrees. Once again, those calm winds, so they're not seeing any wind chill. And we are seeing a few clouds overhead in Pine Ridge. Now, as far as the radar goes, we are seeing this little burst of energy right here. That brought some snow to parts of the panhandle of Nebraska last night, continue to track off of east, bringing some pretty good amounts of snow or some pretty steady snow to Omaha this morning. It's a fast-moving system, though, that'll continue to track east. Behind that, like we mentioned, we're going to bring in some snow. So let's go ahead and look at that right now and begin to time this out. By this afternoon, we're going to see mostly sunny skies overhead. West River, East River, going to see a few more clouds, and we're still talking about temperatures right where we should be, around 35 degrees by this afternoon. Tonight, we're going to see clear skies. Tomorrow morning, we're going to stop this at 8 a.m. as you're waking up for presents here, or open presents here around Rapid City in the hills. We're going to actually see some sunshine overhead. Don't be surprised if you're seeing the sunshine, and maybe a little bit of snow, though, as we head off to the south and off to the east. This is where the winter storm watch is already in effect. Now watch as we push throughout the afternoon and into the evening. As we stop this at 5 p.m., snow begins to develop. Clouds begin to increase throughout the day tomorrow. Then the snow becomes a little bit more widespread. By 9 p.m., we can see more snow showers. Now, we're expecting the heaviest snow to fall along the track of this upper level low right here. So that's why this is where the winter storm watch is in effect. This snow is going to stay with us pretty much throughout the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning as we stop this at, Saturday morning. As we stop this 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, the snow will just begin to leave. By the afternoon, we'll start to clear it up. Maybe the sunshine peeking through on Saturday, but we're talking about very cold temperatures by throughout the day on Saturday with highs only in the teens. We'll look at that in your 7-day forecast. Let's talk about snowfall totals. 8:30 p.m. on Friday. Not a lot of snow, as you can see, but watch how it begins to build up as we get into Saturday morning. So at 6 a.m., we're talking about 1.5 inches here in Rapid City, Badlands, Wasta. There's some more snow around Martin. I'd say right now we're going to go with anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches in the Rapid City area. As we zoom out, though, to take a more regional view, we'll see where we can see that heaviest snow. And like I said, it's going to track along that upper level low. By 9:30 p.m., not a lot of snow, but watch how it quickly just intensifies by Saturday morning, anywhere from 3 to 6 inches possible in Valentine, Scotts Bluff, and still just around 1.5 inches there in Rapid City. For today, we're talking about temperatures on the cool side, but hey, right where we should be, 35, partly sunny to mostly sunny skies overhead on your Christmas Eve. Tonight, we'll drop that temperature down to 12 degrees. Go to sleep early. You don't want to keep Santa waiting to come down those chimneys. And then as far as tomorrow, 27 with snow showers developing late in the day. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's going to be a great day. I like my Christmases cloudy and on the cool side, and that's what we're going to get for tomorrow. Then there's those cold temperatures on Saturday, 18 with the snow ending in the morning, then will be mostly cloudy by the afternoon. Start to clear it out by next week, but still temperatures on the cool side, only upper 20s to lower 30s. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get $20 at Betty's Quiltery for just, excuse me, $10. Whew, little tickle in the throat. That's a big savings of 50% on you. Maybe you could take advantage of that. What, like quilt me a scarf or something?
Like I said, Lewis, first I have to learn how to quilt.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll YouTube that over the Christmas break.
All right, well, I'm doing homework.
All right. This morning we are making an old classic and trying a new holiday recipe. Now first I show you how to make one of my favorites. My mom makes this every Christmas. I'm not sure why it's really like a Christmas treat, but it is. It's lemon poppy seed bread. Take a look. So this morning I'm making one of my mom's favorite recipes during Christmas time, and it's lemon poppy seed bread. So good. So for this delicious bread, you are going to need a box of lemon cake mix, instant lemon pudding, make sure it's instant. You're gonna need 4 eggs, a ½ cup of vegetable oil, poppy seeds, and some water. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna spray my pans so that way it doesn't stick. And I have to say, how cool is this? It's Pam, and it already has flour in it, so that way you don't have to worry about flouring your pan either. All right, so first we're going to dump in our lemon cake mix. Ooh, quite lemony. Okay, next goes in the instant lemon pudding. Next, we'll put in our vegetable oil. All right, we're gonna take our cup of water and put it in the microwave and get a nice little boil on it. All right, then we're gonna set our oven to 350 degrees. All right, so next we're gonna put in our 4 eggs. Okay, then we're gonna pour in our cup of boiling water, nice and slow. Easy does it, and we're gonna mix it all up. All right, so after 4 minutes of mixing, oh, look at that. So nice and thick, it smells very lemony. So the next thing you're gonna do is fold in 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds. Okay, the next step is just to go ahead and pour the batter in your bread pan. All right, so we're gonna put our loaves in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. All right, so it looks like our lemon poppy seed bread turned out very nice. So it's been cooling a little while, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this guy. It's moist, fluffy. Just like Mom makes it. Yeah, buddy. Merry Christmas to me. So there you go, Lewis. Easy peasy.
And I'll say what I like the best about that is because you made 2. You gave me the other one to take home.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. That bread was gone. The whole loaf was gone in the span of about 4 hours.
Yeah, that stuff is addicting.
Yeah, it is. Heath was eating it, and he kept on going back for more. And he's like, usually stuff makes me full, but this just makes me more hungry. And so I think he probably ate over half of it. It is so good. And it's so easy to make as well.
It is. And, you know, for Christmas, we used to wake up and eat that for breakfast. And I was like, oh, this isn't bad for you. It's bread, right? No, but it's basically like cake. It's basically cake. Okay, and in a little bit, Lewis will try a new recipe for some cocoa. That's coming up just after the break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane.
Which truck brand do you think offers best-in-class HD towing, best V8 horsepower, and has this year's Motor Trend Truck of the Year?
Ram.
Chevy. What do you think?
A Ford.
The Ford?
There's no reason why they shouldn't be.
Here's the answer. That's the Chevy Silverado HD, the Chevy Silverado, and the Chevy Colorado.
No way.
Chevy. Or this holiday season, trade up to this Silverado All-Star and get a total value of $10,000 when you finance through select lenders.
See your Heart of the West Chevy dealer today.
My truck is 60,000 pounds. We travel at 30 miles an hour or less to control our snow plow. The faster you go, the further you're going to throw it. We want to keep that to a minimum, looking out for the other cars that you're going to be meeting, bumps in the road, cars off on the side of the road. When we're kicking up a little bit of snow, we cannot see you behind there. You're in our blind spot. If you're in a hurry, it's not worth the risk of passing a snow plow to save a couple minutes off your drive time.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
Black Hills Insurance Agency is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Here's the perfect way to end the year. The final days of the Ford Holiday Sales Event. Get 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. And no payments for 90 days. That's 0% financing for 60 months, plus up to $1,000 cash back on select vehicles or up to $10,021 total savings. Only at your local Ford stores.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today, everybody. There is a live look of Rockefeller Center in New York City, getting ready with the Christmas tree, the ice rink. Doesn't feel like Christmas there, unfortunately. Good thing is it feels like Christmas here. Now, we just learned about Anya's lemon poppy seed bread. We're getting you all ready for your Christmas parties. going on tonight and tomorrow. Now we have Monica Davis in studio. Monica, I just want to say this cider smells amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, you've been having this cooking this morning, so what do we have going on here?
Yeah, I put this on at about 4 a.m., so it's been in the crock pot for about 2 hours. But if you host a Christmas party or if you have a ton of family over, you really don't want to be messing with everything in the kitchen. So I thought, let's make something in a slow cooker, because you just pour it all in and you forget about it, and then everyone can help themselves. So it's really simple. This is actually cranberry apple cider.
Okay.
So I wanted to make a little Christmas twist, so I went with the cranberry. Now, this is just 1 liter of apple juice.
Okay.
It's 1 liter of cranberry juice.
Okay.
And then you have 2 cups of orange juice. You pour everything in.
Very juicy.
Very juicy, yes. I was kind of surprised.
It's kind of good for you then, really.
And then 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves and 3 cinnamon sticks. So what I did also,
fancy.
There you go.
Look at this. I feel so fancy drinking with a cinnamon stick in my cup.
I know. I thought it was a nice touch is to do one of the cinnamon sticks. And then what I did is that I also sliced up some apples and some oranges to put in there, just so that, you know, they all soak in and you get your really good flavors. And then let me find
it just
cinnamon
looks
stick,
nice.
Lewis.
Yeah, it does.
It's all about the presentation.
Because then you can just top it with a cinnamon stick and you're good to go. So,
and I do like it. I just want to show you this because she does. She has the apples and oranges just right there. They're sitting in the top.
How did you even slice those like that, Monica? Like, I don't think I could do that.
I laid the apple on the side.
I mean, you make it look good.
Sliced it, you know, with the core, so that you have your little star in the middle.
There's
with
the trick.
Your sliced apples. So.
Very nice.
You throw it in, you can heat it up for 3 to 4 hours, keep it on low or keep it on warm, and people can serve themselves. And the best thing is, if you have leftovers, this can go right in the fridge, and then you can pop them in the microwave and reheat it.
Oh, true.
And what I do like about this is, like you're saying, with the Christmas party, you don't want to be like constantly like worrying about the drinks. Like you put everything in the crock pot and you're good to go.
Good to go. People can serve themselves. You might want to help the little ones, but other than
and
that,
everyone can drink
you're
it
done.
too.
And
a holiday favorite.
Here we go. Cheers.
So good. Cheers, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So good.
Keep
So
you
good.
Nice and toasty, warm. All right.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much, Monica. And still to come, Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio takes us to Terry Peak to get it all prepared for the slopes. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Find last-minute gift ideas at our Home for the Holiday sale. Right now, select suits are $179.99. Top coats and pea-coats are $99.99. All sweaters are 60% off. Shoes are 30% off. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Celebrate the holidays with Men's Wearhouse.
The service department at Herschutz is the finest I've ever dealt with.
The best service I have ever experienced from any dealer.
We found your company is friendlier and easier to deal with than others we visited.
Above and beyond service.
I like the people, I like the service, and I would come back in a heartbeat.
It's true. The best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hers Resistance, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
You're not alone. Yours is the spirit of 10,000 years. When tomorrow darkens, share your fear, share your pain. Your brothers and sisters will lift you up on the shoulders of your ancestors. No, you're not alone. Speak out, and together we can reach the sky.
Find last-minute gift ideas at our Home for the Holiday sale. Right now, select suits are $179.99. Top coats and pea-coats are $99.99. All sweaters are 60% off. Shoes are 30% off. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Celebrate the holidays with Men's Wearhouse.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, Bob Riggio takes us to the slopes at Terry Peak to get geared up for the season. We check out the first edition of Ski Tips. Then, while you're enjoying your holiday meals, make sure your four-legged friends aren't stuffing themselves as well. More on hidden holiday dangers for your pet. And you still have time to wrap a few presents to put under the tree. The News Center 1 Today team has a gift wrapping showdown. Who can wrap the best and the fastest? On this Christmas Eve morning, Thursday, December 24th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis George, and Monica Davis.
Well, you know,
And
Dasher
very
and
good
Dancer
Christmas
and
Eve, or I guess Merry Christmas Eve morning. That's how you do it. Merry Christmas Eve morning, everyone. Hopefully you are having a great morning, enjoying your break there. I think, was that Main Street Square?
I believe so.
I think that was a Main Street
Looks like
Square.
it.
We got the Christmas lights. We're in the holiday spirit this morning. Anya, you got any Christmas Eve plans? You got any to-do lists today?
I do. I got to get a lot of groceries. I have
Okay.
some family coming into town.
You know what? My mother-in-law's in town. She went
Mhm.
shopping yesterday, and
Oh,
she's
yeah?
like, "There's so many people out.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
they're making those last
Oh,
minute,
yeah. For sure.
buys." So
Mhm.
I'm sure that'll be fun for you.
Oh yeah, it's always fun to have the family in town.
And you know what? Like, here's me. I usually don't like shopping. Like, I'm like, shopping.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But Christmas, there's something about it where I like going out there and like getting the turkey and everything.
Oh,
like
of course.
that.
I think we're gonna have ham.
Oh, very nice.
We're gonna ham it up.
We're gonna ham it up. Well, I just wanted to show this because Anya gave this to me at the very beginning of the show. Now look at this. I love this so much. Now my daughter, she's 6 months old.
Yep.
Her name is Mary Lou. Anya's mom
Yeah.
is named Mary Lou.
Yep. So
she has
always
these-
has the license
she
plates
has-
going.
So look at this old South Dakota license plate, Mary Lou. Anya, I love
So,
it.
there
I
you
was
go.
I had no clue. This is awesome. I feel bad though because I didn't get you a gift.
Well, that's okay. It's technically not for you. It's for your daughter. So,
Okay, so
you know that might make you feel
so
better.
technically we are even. You didn't get me anything. I didn't
True.
get you
True.
anything. Christmas spirit right there. Now we need to talk about what is really important real quick. We got to figure out where Santa
Oh,
is,
yeah.
right? So let's bring up the
Where you at,
Santa
Santa?
tracker. Now I think there he is. He's near Australia right now.
He's
Anya.
down under.
He's down under, giving the little boys and girls down there some what would you get in Australia?
Kangaroos?
Probably like a surfboard, right?
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's summer there. It actually feels like summer on the East Coast though too.
Mhm.
But yeah, Santa's down there. He's going to be making his way closer to us here later on today. Let's bring up our graphics. Talk about your Christmas Eve planner. 20 by 9 a.m., 31 by noon, 34 by 3. Now Anya, we are tracking a little bit of snow. Like I said, that's going to move in late in the day tomorrow. Stick with us overnight, Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll look at that here in just a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Lewis. And your skill, your ability, even your age, not much should stop you from being able to hit the slopes this winter.
That's right. Bob Riggio takes you up to Terry Peak this morning for our News Center 1 edition of Ski Tips. Take a look.
Again, welcome to our first episode of Terry Peak Holding an Edge. And the reason why we want to title these episodes Holding an Edge is because when you make a turn on skis or snowboard, you want to hold the edge, and that keeps you in control. And that's what these tips are all about.
Control
we
and
want
safety.
everybody to stay in control, whether or not you're a beginner, intermediate, or expert.
Correct.
The most important thing is to stay in control. And with me is Bob Newman. He's the rental supervisor here at Terry Peak. First thing, you want to have the right equipment to stay in control. So why don't you walk through the rental equipment you have here?
The rental equipment we do, the first option is always your helmet. Keep it in priority. So we advise we have rentals for the helmets. For safety, we don't require it, but it's definitely a decision that you'd want to have. So, so the helmets would be our first step. If you get one fit, it's just like a bicycle helmet. It can help in any kind of direction or fall that you have. Then as you come through our rental scenario, you would go into the step one is boots. So first priority is a good fitting ski boot or snowboard boot. If your boot doesn't fit, you're not going to have a very good experience on the hill.
No, you're not.
Our first requirement is to make sure that the boot fits. So we've got our boot technicians here that'll help adjust and advise you to make sure that your knees are bent, your toes aren't touching the end of the boot. And so once your boot is fitted, we roll you over in to get your ski. So
that's the most important one, I think.
The ski tech have to be certified every year, and
really?
they take your height, they take your weight, and they take your skiing ability, and that gives us the ability to change your DINs or the setting of the skis themselves. So once we set the settings, you'll be able to enjoy yourself out on the hill, but know that the ski is going to come off if you get in a wreck. So that's the key factor of getting your skis available.
And then from there you grab the poles and out the door.
Grab your poles. There's a chart on our wall there, and out the door, up the stairs, and you're on the hill. So
you're on the hill.
It's real easy, real.
And it's
real
quick. 10, 15 minutes, and you're out on the hill.
We open up an hour earlier than the lift, so that's an easy way to get in and through for Terry Peak. Concepts to be able to get on the hill by 9 o'clock. By 10:30, there's lines, and of course, you have to be available over Christmas holidays. So.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bob. Appreciate it. Yep. Join us next week on Holding an Edge.
All right, Lewis, and you know what goes good with skiing?
What?
A little hot chocolate.
Oh, you know it does.
That's right. So after the break, Lewis is whipping up us a sweet treat. He's making a classic hot chocolate recipe that will keep you warm this winter. Stay with us.
Busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year, the CR-V with rear-view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you can get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class, now at your Honda dealer.
Gold Diggers is going out for your business. After more than 40 years in the jewelry business, Gold Diggers has done some serious price reductions and is going out for your business by taking 50 to 75% off all factory direct Black Hills Gold. There are thousands of uniquely designed and skillfully crafted pieces of Black Hills Gold from Gold Diggers. Heart pendants starting at just $14.95. Don't miss the largest jewelry sale in the Black Hills at Gold Diggers on Mount Rushmore Road in Rapid City.
'Twas thinking of Christmas with my money half gone when I thought of good deals from First National Pawn. I'll spin the wheel and save up to 50%. Huge sale, less money will be spent. They have iPods and iPads and laptops galore, PlayStation and Xbox and Wii in the store. There were games for them all and car audio too. There was Bluetooth speakers and headphones for you. Sales on DVDs, Blu-rays, and box sets do tell. Native American art and cool leather as well. Guitars, drums, violins, tools too. First National Pawn's huge sale is for you.
Getting a great price on a better night's sleep at Denver Mattress just got even better. Through Christmas Eve, rest easy on our American-made nuts and bolts mattress. With sturdy inner spring support system and plush softness for ultimate comfort, it's only $199. And for an outstanding night's sleep, check out the incredibly designed Doctor's Choice Elite Queen mattress. Alternating coils eliminate the natural sway to give you true even support. With Ergo 330 base and interest-free financing for 5 years, it's only $39 a month. Denver Mattress, America's largest factory direct retailer.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And a very good Thursday morning, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. A quick look outside is going to show temperatures pretty much where we should be for this time of year, mostly in the teens and the 20s. 16 Rapid City, 23 Sturgis, 17 in Wasta, 14 Phillips, 17 in Interior, 21 waking up this morning in Deadwood. Now, like I said, we do have a winter storm watch in effect for the more of the south central part of South Dakota. Now, these include the counties of Oglala, Lakota County, Jackson County, and Bennett County. You in those areas could see anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow by the time it's all said and done Saturday morning. We'll take a look at that here in just a little bit. So let's kind of time the system out because we all want to know when we're going to see some snow and if it's going to be a white Christmas. Well, by this afternoon, mostly sunny skies, a very nice day to get those last minute shopping done, grocery store shopping, or maybe even, wrapping those last minute presents. Temperatures right around where we should be with highs in the upper 20s to middle 30s. Tonight, we'll see clear skies overhead. Then when we wake up tomorrow morning, Rapid City area around the hills to the west, we're talking about, you're going to see some sunshine in the morning. Off to the south and east where the winter storm watches, you could be waking up with a few flurries. That's just going to be light snow. That's going to quickly move out with the main system pushing in later on into the day. We stopped this at 5:30 p.m. We can see the snow beginning to develop and then becoming a little bit more widespread by the overnight hours. The main snow is going to fall just along the track with this upper level low that will continue to move off to the north and to the east. That'll stick with us overnight Friday night into Saturday morning with the snow beginning to move out early Saturday morning. By the afternoon, we're still going to see mostly cloudy skies overhead, but we're not going to see any more of that snow, as that'll quickly kind of make its way out. However, it is going to be very cold on Saturday. We're talking about highs only in the teens, and we'll look at that in your 7-day forecast. So as far as our snowfall totals go, we stopped this at 7 p.m. Just a light dusting, not a lot of snow by tomorrow evening, later on into the evening. However, overnight, this is another model that I'm showing you here. So earlier in the show, I showed you one of the models, and they're saying around an inch in Rapid City, or just about an inch and a half. This one has about just over 3 inches in Rapid City. I think this is on the higher side, but what we're going to go with Rapid City, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. Here in parts of the south and off to the east, this is where we're going to see, we're expecting anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow could be possible by the time it's all said and done. But again, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until very later on into the day to see any of that snow. For today, 28 Custer, 32 Newcastle, 35 in Rapid City. Winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly sunny to mostly sunny skies overhead. For tonight, we'll drop that low temperature down to 12. Go to sleep early. You want to be asleep by the time Santa goes down the chimney. He has a big night. We don't want to make him wait, right? Let's just go ahead and get those kids off to bed. Tomorrow, 27 snow showers moving in later on into the day. Excuse me. And we will see the snow begin at its heaviest overnight Friday into Saturday morning. Then, like I said, highs only in the teens on Saturday, then 20s and 30s throughout the rest of the week. I'm sorry. I apologize. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. You can get $20 at Betty's Quiltery for just $10. That is a big savings of 50%. I'm sorry, Anya, I'm working over this thing. And once I talk for a while, like I didn't have any voice earlier, after I talk for a while, it starts out.
That's a bugger, man. Gotta get that vitamin C in,
It's getting a little raspy.
Eek, eek. You're really doing it. You're going for it. Okay.
I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
Get that done.
So this morning, I show you how to make an old-fashioned classic holiday drink, hot chocolate. This tasty drink is sure to keep you warm on a cold winter's day. Take a look. Good morning, everyone, and this morning I'm going to be teaching you how to make a very easy and simple but tasty holiday drink. Only 4 ingredients, that's all it takes. You need 1 cup of whipped cream, you need 4 small peppermint candy canes, 4 cups of milk, and 1 ounce of semi-sweet chocolate. All right, now the first thing you need to do is you're going to take your candy canes and you're going to crush those bad boys up. All right, so we're gonna bust into these. So what I'm gonna do first is take our candy canes that we've opened, and I'm just gonna put them in this plastic bag, because you gotta crush them. You don't wanna really make a mess, and then have a lot of cleanup. So put them in there. Then you can use anything to crush it. I'm gonna use a ice cream scooper / candy cane crusher is what we call it. Throw it down right here. And this is the funnest part, just crush those bad boys up. So after your candy canes are thoroughly demolished, you're going to take 4 cups of milk and just put them in a saucepan, and you want to heat this on the stove. Now you don't want it to boil, you just want it to become hot. Alright, so we've had our milk, it's on the hot side now. Next you're going to want to pour in your chocolate and your crushed candy. So I'm just kind of eyeballing this, you kind of have to taste test it. Alright, and after we put in your chocolates, next you're going to put in your crushed candy canes, and you're gonna put that back on the burner, and then you're just gonna whisk it until all of that becomes melted and smooth. All right, so after your candy canes and chocolate is melted, you're just gonna go ahead and pour it into a glass any way you want. Set that off to the side, get yourself a little whipped cream. You're gonna garnish the top of it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can never have too much whipped cream. That's what I always say. Get one of your big candy canes, and there you have it. Some peppermint hot chocolate. Oh, that is really good. So good.
Now, we didn't show this part, but you should have seen him with the whipped cream. It was like,
I went to town on that whipped cream. Whipped cream is not safe around me.
That is true. You can never
I'll
have
empty
enough.
a whole bottle of that in like a span of about 30 seconds.
I don't want to
It was good though, wasn't it? I like that idea of putting the chocolate chips in there.
Yeah.
It's good. Give it a try. Easy, so good.
Very homemade. And still to come on News Center 1 today, we're getting wrapped up. Here in the studio, Monica is sharing some gift wrapping tips. Then we'll see who can wrap a gift the fastest. That's coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
Of a white Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas for old Saint Nick. He'd run out of presents and needed some quick. Where could he get them all in one stop? I'll head down to Shields to play and to shop. He grabbed his cart and checked off his list, making sure there was nothing he'd missed. Flying around, he grabbed all in sight, knowing it had to be delivered that night. He'd gotten a gift for every girl and boy. Gift happiness, feel joy. Merry Christmas from Shields.
Soil is the foundation and the future.
Healthy soil has a lot of organic matter.
Well, a healthy soil has the pore space, which allows water to be absorbed.
Good soil is alive. There are more microorganisms in a handful of dirt than there are people on Earth.
We've seen our organic matter increase steadily each year.
As a farmer, I care about the land.
We have to care about the land.
Soil is the foundation of everything.
If we're going to feed a hungry world, we're going to need to have a healthy soil.
Soil health is necessary for our future. I'm Steve Halverson.
Al Miron. I'm Jeff Lochner.
This is farming.
Give someone a jingle and call a designated driver this holiday season.
Welcome back to NC1 Today. Anya and Lewis, are you ready to wrap?
Oh, I'm ready to wrap. We're sitting here. We got the wrapping paper in front of us. We're ready to go.
Going. So I visited with the YFS wrapping booth while I was there, and they gave us some tips. Take a look.
Cool. Top 3 tips are: number 1, use tissue paper inside your box. I think that just dresses up the package. Number 2, reduce the bulk on your paper. Don't have it out too far, so reduce it. Don't be afraid to cut it off some edges. And then when you're folding, I love to have it so you trim. You can either trim or you fold over the edge. Actually, fold over the edges looks the best.
Alrighty, so there are our tips. Now, the rules are do this as fast as you can, and you have to use one of the tips. So either make your creases, you have to fold over your edges, and you have to cut off your bulk, which is why I got so much unnecessary wrapping paper.
Okay, so we're gonna see who can wrap these the quickest.
Wrap it the quickest, and who ends up looking the best. Okay.
Okay.
You guys are making it too easy for me.
Get your scissors and your tape.
Here we go.
Get set. Go.
All right. Whoa. Hope I don't get a paper cut.
Lord.
This is getting violent in here.
Crease.
I'm getting a little nervous.
I can't even get my
I don't have like an elbow in the eyeball here.
Monica,
you picked like the weirdest shaped box too. I got it.
Okay, well she said that this is the hardest one to wrap.
This is so awkward.
Lewis.
Okay, this is not a straight line, but nobody can see that, right?
I can just tell.
I figure that kids open these so fast that they don't even know what's
wrapping
happening.
paper is a really sad existence.
Don't even know.
Oh man, this is so easy.
Lewis! Oh my God, Lewis! That's so pathetic. You cannot.
Okay.
How did I know
trying
you
to
were
be
going to pull that
serious
one,
about it too.
Yeah, Lewis.
I gotta cut
Come
off some
on.
excess.
We're seriously rapping here, and you're making a joke about it.
No, I'm not making
Come
a joke
on.
about it.
Is that how Heath is going to open his presents in Mary Lou? Is that what you want? Look at this corner. This is the worst corner I've ever done in my life.
I'm struggling. See,
I
this is what always happens.
I think I should probably take a nap while I'm waiting for you guys to be done.
I'm trying. I misplaced my scissors. Oh,
You can use mine.
Louis,
I'm done.
You wrapped it like a caveman. That's
No, I did
why.
not.
Okay. That's
I made a unique bow on the top. This is called being creative, Anya.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, learn some tips from me.
I call it.
I just want to be Anya at this point.
Look at Monica's doing good. Anya, this is your thing. You're too much of a perfectionist.
Well, that might be.
All right, watch.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
You
snap.
got the timer. What's the timer? 5, 4,
Can we use our
3,
Okay.
2, 1, done.
Look, her
And Anya's disqualified because she's not even done. So now we got to go with me and Monica.
Okay.
Oh,
me and Louis.
Jerry.
Look,
Who's the
Jerry,
best?
cameraman, tell us who
Cameraman
wins.
Jerry, come on, pick it up.
Mine's cute.
Monica. He picked Monica.
I win.
All right, fine.
This is my shindig.
We'll
so
let you
I
Nice
have
job. Good
the
job.
rapping queen.
How about you get on Facebook, you at home, and let us know who
Let
wins.
us know
Come
who
on.
is the best.
do
Now,
this.
also, it is Christmas Eve. It's a very Merry Christmas Eve. And everyone here at News Center 1 got together to wish you a Merry Christmas. Take a look.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas from News Center 1, I'm Brooke Howell.
And my wish for you in this Christmas season is that we would all remember that the greatest things in our lives are the relationships that we have with our friends and our loved ones. Let's keep those close to us, hold each other tight, and celebrate those things as the best things in life. Not just right now, but all through the year. Merry Christmas.
For News Center 1 Today, I'm Monica Davis, wishing you and yours a happy Christmas.
As we gather with family and friends this time of year, I'd just like to wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
For News Center 1, I am Lauren Zenzi, and I wanted to wish you a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
On behalf of my husband Ben, myself, my dog Rocky James, and our little newborn son Maddox, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Find last-minute gift ideas at our Home for the Holiday sale. Right now, select suits are $179.99. Top coats and pea-coats are $99.99. All sweaters are 60% off. Shoes are 30% off. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Celebrate the holidays with Men's Warehouse.
When computer problems knock at your door, call the place you can afford. Affordable Computing Solutions.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Bring it down to Affordable Computing Solutions, where we specialize in virus removal and data recovery. Come visit us at 302 East Boulevard North or call 605-343-3747 today.
On the go. Affordable Computing Solutions. Oh, yeah.
If the ones you love the great outdoors, there's only one place to go for those last-minute gifts. The Cabela's Christmas Sale. Get 30% off select Cabela's logo hoodies, tees, and caps. 40% off Shimano Solstice FL spinning reels. Up to 60% off select base layers for the family. And if you're out of time, go online and give a Cabela's e-gift card. Hurry into Cabela's for all your last-minute gifts. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
The best dealership in the hills.
I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we liked you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hirschroods and Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
Find last-minute gift ideas at our Home for the Holiday sale. Right now, select suits are $179.99. Top coats and pea-coats are $99.99. All sweaters are 60% off. Shoes are 30% off. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Celebrate the holidays with Men's Warehouse.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Well, while you're enjoying your holiday meals, make sure your four-legged friends aren't stuffing themselves as well. When animals eat too much people food, it's never pleasant and sometimes can be deadly. Monica Robbins reports on some hidden holiday dangers for your pet.
We love to make them part of the family, but it's important to remember some of what we enjoy can be dangerous, if not deadly, to them.
If the dogs are always the kind that put their heads on a table or try to steal stuff, then put them away while you're eating.
While a taste of turkey can be tolerated, it usually never stops there.
The skin, here's a little mashed potatoes, here, just clean up my whole plate.
And usually all the guests are sneaking Fido some food too.
And if they're used to getting things like that, then they don't know where their boundaries are.
And that's when the GI problems like vomiting and diarrhea can start. But depending on what they've ingested, it could be worse. Artificial sweeteners found in many baked goods contain xylitol. It can be deadly to dogs.
The main problem is liver disease, and it can cause death from liver disease.
There's always a spike in calls to the pet poison hotline over the holidays, especially over dogs ingesting chocolate. Bottom line, just keep everything out of reach.
There's not much you can trust your dog and cats with around the holiday times. You just have to have sense.
And the ASPCA Animal Poison Control Hotline is open 24/7, and you can reach them at the number on your screen. All right, when we return, we have some Throwback Thursday pictures. News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
Gold Diggers is going out for your business. After more than 40 years in the jewelry business, Gold Diggers has done some serious price reductions and is going out for your business by taking 50 to 75% off all factory direct Black Hills Gold. There are thousands of uniquely designed and skillfully crafted pieces of Black Hills Gold from Gold Diggers. Heart pendants starting at just $14.95. Don't miss the largest jewelry sale in the Black Hills at Gold Diggers on Mount Rushmore Road in Rapid City.
Get to Menards now for the really last-minute Christmas sale. Grill more with less charcoal with this Charbroil Infrared Charcoal Kettle Grill, now only $99. Tackle tough cleanups with this 8-gallon shop-vac wet or dry vacuum, only $39.99. Add elegance to your floors with Designer's Image Cottage Hickory Laminate Flooring, 99 cents a square foot. And pick up assorted licensed gift bags, free after rebate. Now during Menards' really last-minute Christmas sale. Hurry in for best selection.
This Christmas season, we're giving you more with a holiday sale too good to ignore, where you can find savings throughout the whole store on sofas and tables and bed sets galore, with 20% off all linens and decor, plus 5-year interest-free finance to score. So make the season bright and come explore all the ways you can save on designs you adore. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
Coming up on a Thursday here on Today, deadly storms slammed the south in an unseasonable outbreak of tornadoes. The threat is not over yet. Plus, the weather is also creating a lot of problems for the record number of people expected to travel this year. Thousands of flight delays have airlines playing catch-up today. Check with your carrier. Then to politics, Donald Trump leading a new national poll as Ted Cruz takes on the Washington Post over that cartoon controversy, and where you can still buy gifts that don't look last minute. We have those stories, and we're cooking for a holiday crowd out on the plaza because of the warm weather as we get started on a Thursday morning, Christmas Eve, here on Today.
All right, thank you, Matt. That's coming up here in just over 3 minutes. We're getting into the holiday spirit here at News Center 1, and it is Christmas Eve, but it's also a Throwback Thursday, guys.
It is Throwback Thursday.
So we got those pictures that we're going to show to you. The first one we're going to bring up, some
snap
is Anya. What I want to talk about is that hair.
The hair. Are those like those little foam rollers?
Yes.
Wow.
My mom used to tease my hair like crazy. Those are my brothers. That's my mom. And I think my mom made that dress.
Really?
We were headed to
I mean, that's some shoulder pads.
We were going to a Christmas concert, and she made me wear bows on my shoes. So that's,
I believe that.
the kind of fancy mom she is.
That's a gem.
I love that. You know,
80s hair, you gotta love it.
You all look like kind of like a family country bluegrass band. That's what you look like.
Well, look at Monica.
Now we got Monica. Monica, you guys are so cute. Who's this?
Yeah, that's me and my brothers, Drew and Austin, and that was actually at one of my holiday dance recitals.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, downtown
Nice.
Weatherford, Texas always has a Christmas recital, so that's where I just was tapping away to
Nicely
Jingle
done.
Bell Rock.
Very cute.
Very nice. I love that. Are you the youngest?
I'm the middle.
Middle child.
Only girl, middle
Hey,
child.
me too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Wow, look at you guys go. All right, then here's me and the fam. This is, I don't know, this is in Deer Lodge, Tennessee.
Wait, are you wearing cowboy
Oh, we're
hats?
wearing cowboy hats, some
happening?
cowboy boots. Dad's, it was a country Christmas or
I
something.
didn't see that.
Country Christmas.
I don't know. I think
Where's
maybe,
Dolly Parton?
I don't know. I wish Dolly had showed up. But I think we've gotten these for Christmas, like the hats, and my brother had gotten the boots and the hats for Christmas.
Love
So
the sweaters.
Don't
I know,
you
the
like
sweaters
it? And
are
what's
my
funny
favorite part.
is we would wear those I think Mom and Dad are actually watching this morning. Like, they would wear those to an ugly Christmas sweater party now,
Today,
but back
yeah.
then, like, that was legit.
Yeah.
Like,
that
they're
was
like, we look good.
That was like the
and
cat's
we know it.
meow right there.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Sorry.
I'm going to call you out like that. Let's talk about some weather really quick, guys, because we are going to be seeing some snow showers begin to develop later on into the day tomorrow. So I know, Monica, you don't really like the snow.
No, but it's Christmas. I'm okay with snow on Christmas.
Yeah, it's a white, and we'll get that snow moving in later on in the afternoon. Today, though, 35 will be our temperature, mostly to partly sunny skies overhead. Overall, it's going to be a great day to get the last-minute Christmas shopping done. Go buy those groceries. Anya, I know you're heading off to the grocery store. It'll be a good day for that. Tomorrow, 27, snow showers develop by the afternoon. Those will stick with us overnight into Saturday morning. Now, Rapid City right now, anywhere from 1 to 3 can be expected. Head off to the south and to the east. That's where you're going to see the most snow for Christmas. Then your 7-day forecast is going to show cool temperatures moving in Saturday with a high of 18. Then cool next week with highs only in the 20s to lower 30s. That's all the time that we have this morning. We are off tomorrow. So enjoy your Christmas. We're going to have a great Christmas holiday,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas, everyone.
See you back here Monday.
Christmas without you.